I keep wanting to see one of these mornings where we're in a position like this and the open just tears in our direction. Now the odds of that happening aren't the greatest ever, but it'd be cool to see it one morning. And, and let's see, we got a couple minutes. Let's do a real quick intro for any new people, those of you just showing up on welcome here, glad to have you. We don't trade. Most of our newbie traders don't trade for the first 6 minutes of the open, so from 9:30 to 9:36 we do not trade that part of the open. And let's see, those of you on trial, please make sure that you listen, follow along, pay attention, take notes, participate. We are here to help you out. We are patient. It takes a little bit of time to catch on what we're doing. If you have any questions, schedule a call. It's in your members area. Feel free to check us out, schedule a call, ask questions, talk to a coach. We're here to help you out. All right, we are open for business. Negative 335, Paul.
Yep, you were right.
And we got our little tiny push up, little push up.
Yeah, roughly half of volatility.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe like 6-7 points is the max. We'll see. Yeah. Volatility was a tough one this morning. We had just kind of like a steady little slide into the sunset.
Yeah, my number was a little different than yours.
Yeah, it was tough to figure out this morning. We had to take some extra precaution. What did you get?
Back my notes. I ended up using yours. I actually came in at 10.
Yeah, that was closer to where I was at.
But I figured you know better, so I used yours.
I just had to start looking at the swings. I was like, man, these swings are 14 points, so I can't discredit that. That's just,
I usually take my number and yours and build a zone off of it.
That's probably the best way to go about it. I mean, some looking for buy or sell signals after 10-point to 14-point moves is not a bad practice anyway. So and that's usually 4 points. It's within a reasonable risk parameter, but if it were 11 and 14, then you've got to Nice little zone to build.
Yeah.
I'm assuming everybody went flat on the first short, on the earlier short, right? I'm assuming that. Wild assumption. Got another chance to jump back in now. $9.33. Two. I mean, there is a sell signal. All right, there you guys go. Official alerts, all kinds of good stuff. Hey, it's almost 6 minutes are up. Did buy signal off the bottom of the zone? Anybody do that? Need to come up with some jokes for times like this. What can we joke around about? There's the sell signal. Right off the zone, too. Gotta love when those things coincide with each other. Six minutes. Remember we saw a day like this. Let's see, what was it? Toward the end of not this past week, the week before. And it happened that day. I remember that. Like we are going to see something very similar. So, what do you want to do? If you know that there's going to be two-way trading and you think there's going to be two-way trading, you play the higher side of the zone on your sell signals and the lower side of the zone on the buy signals until further information presents itself. Fair enough, guys? Are we good with that? So, sell signals on the higher side of the zone, buy signals on the lower side of the zone, taking profits all the way down. All right. It's the best we can do this morning. little cell signal or M's and W's will work fine this morning for you. M's and W's work perfectly fine if you want to double confirm that you want to take the short or long signal. Like to see it outside of this little in the middle area here, so not a lot to do until well, ticks did start low, and we thought no matter whether the ticks started low or high, we'd see a little bit of push up this morning. So everything has happened exactly the way we thought it would so far. Again, I don't like getting the habit of predicting what's happening and just kind of follow the market and say, okay, I've seen this movie before. This is typically what happens. And this is typically what happens. So we've been there, done that as a group. You guys have seen us many times. So what do? We wait for it to finish rallying. I don't know. How many points might we want to let it rally? Or you could be in the long trade. How many points do you want it to rally? And that would put us at a low of 41.8150, 81.50. So 95.50. Conveniently, we have a little zone up here close to 95. So somewhere in this zone, if we either take the M trade here. Oh, excuse me, man, sneeze. Where'd that come from? So you either take the M trade here, guys, or you take the first sell signal you see coming out of this zone. All right, you guys know the plan. You guys got it. Either the M or the first trade out of the zone. One or the other. Looks like we got the M. All right, let me grab some tissue paper real quick. I'll be right back. Hey, all right. Nothing happened. Dan. What's happening, Dan? Baker's dozen. I am Baker's dozen, Dan. Baker's dozen. Let's see if we get any hints across the charts here. Let's see if we get any hints. About to see that M form, so keep your eyes on that on your charts, guys. Two crazy days. I mean, this tells kind of the story, right, guys? Back into a consolidation area. Anybody think this could really be resistance here? I would venture to say, yeah. So we did get a lot of playing around right up here on the top side. So everything was down in this area. So I wouldn't expect it to stay in this range too long, ladies and gentlemen. If history repeats itself, maybe we'll be in this range for another hour. Maybe. And did you guys notice the sharp selling that's come out of this range every time? Yeah, we got a little short. What'd you guys get? About 6 points out of the short, 5 or 6 points out of your short earlier. Anywhere from 3 to 6 points, depending on what you got filled. So we had a nice little short earlier, Dan. Before the open, right around 8:50 something, and had one person do the they did a little W long here off of this right at 9:30. Had one person do that that's trailing on a massive long trade, but that's about it. That wasn't an official call, even though we did say two-way trading. He took it to heart and is trailing. Yeah, that was a good trade. So two people technically did that. That's not bad. No, it was a good trade. I just, my job is to keep people safe here, and I'd rather be safe than sorry. Again, we've said two-way trading. Two-way trading. It's in the notes. Trade short from the top of the zone, long from the bottom of the zone, and if you do that in the near term, probably do pretty darn well. Well, hopefully, I inspired you. You were listening to me. I mean, this wasn't expected, but I wish I was good enough to have told you guys I'll be long on the open. I wish I was that good. But now I'm gonna have to cry some more. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying is I wish I was that good to say that, but I'm not that good. I mean, nobody's really that good, right? You got to guess, but don't try to trade on guessing. Oh, it's true, Dan. Huh? I'm just saying that I wish I was good enough to tell everybody to be long on the open. That's it. I guess if I was that good though, that would be next level type stuff. Probably would have some insider information if I was that good. Now, us poor schmucks have to be patient enough to wait for a good sell signal. Poor us. Technically, guys, we are now in an uptrend. So, so did not, like I said earlier, not touch the Leo pivots way down here at 71. Although, uh, take note. How many